Hi, and welcome to Soul Catalyst Card Deck Day. This is Verna Fisher, and if it's Soul Catalyst Card Deck Day, must be Wednesday. So welcome to this week's, it's the last Wednesday in April that this video is being shot. So we have flown through another month, although it may feel in some ways that we've slogged through another month with everything that's been going on with our sheltering in place and social distancing and all that has gone with that. People being very ill, families losing loved ones. There's so much going on. So I'm sending love first and foremost today. And that being said, if you've been watching any of my videos, this is my favorite day of the week. I'm so proud of my cards, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I've shared 12 years in the making. So as Andy Grammer says, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not me. So I didn't give up. It took as long as it took. And so I'm here today sharing the cards with you. 52 practices, tools to help us live our best life. And they're given to you in a very simple and direct form. It's to get you started. It's to get you started and help you to understand the idea of our being, body, mind, spirit, and soul, and ways that we can show up to ourselves and our life more fully. They're called the Soul Catalyst card deck because really integrative wisdom, the basic underlying aspect of what I do is to connect us ever more fully to our soul. As I've said before, it's not about a religious sense, although if that is something that is a part of you, then it's definitely going to have that connotation. But to keep it so that it's open so that everyone can agree to be in that place, it's the deepest, truest part of who you are. The deepest, truest part. And so that means there are times that we need to release and let go of things that have happened or beliefs that we've held, so that we can become, like not in that dirty glass, but that we've cleaned it off and it's sparkly, and we're just shining through. So that's the goal. And today I have the card deck, and I'm gonna hold them in the palm of my hand like this. And I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to have my feet on the floor. I'm going to close my eyes. And as I do this, again, I'm thinking of all of us today and how we can learn and grow from this moment. So here we go. Okay, so that took a little bit longer than the other couple weeks that we've done this. So I have no idea, of course, as you know, this isn't staged. I don't do very well with staging. Okay, so here we go. Let you see it first, and then let's see if I can explain it without going to the guidebook. Oh, okay. It's a body card. I can tell that. And I think it's RESPECT. So, the body cards, it's about the physical. But again, as I've shared in the past, we now realize that you can't truly separate out the physical from the mind, from the spirit even. And of course, as I said, that soul is always in the background, nudging us just a little bit more to say, show up to this amazing life that you have. So the body card, when it says respect, it's The body card and the idea of respect is that we need to listen. I haven't said that before, have I? We need to listen to our body. We need to listen to what it's telling us and not what the world is telling us. And so you may or may not be someone who is really active. Not everyone, that's not a part of everyone's motivation, but there are those who are very, very motivated to be physically fit and active. Sometimes to the detriment, actually, of their own body, because they're not listening in. They're not listening to their limits. They're pushing themselves. And I'm not saying that pushing ourselves is not a good thing to always set a goal and move towards it. I'm saying that there may be times when it's more an ego thing, it's more an outside influence, external motivation, as opposed to truly listening in and your body saying, yes, you can do this. You can push for that extra, tenth of a mile, or you can push for that extra 10 pounds if you're lifting weights, whatever it might be. But if you're attempting to do something that can cause harm to your body, and there are messages that you're getting, those little nudges, those little intuitive dings, this card is saying respect that. Respect your limits. It has to do with what you ingest, what and how you're eating, but that's on another card. Are you listening to the internal prompts to say, maybe you need to look at what your current food choices are doing to the health of your body? Maybe, especially now, right? So let me see what else. The guidebooks are currently in process of being formatted. Big shout out to B&B Printing up in Oregon and Matt Miali, who is helping me with that. Who knew? Well, that sounds familiar out there in the world. How difficult it is to format things to get them into printing form, especially when you don't have a budget. That's a limit for me, not from a body perspective, but, listen to our limits, right? So, another little tip inside the guidebook is, if indeed you find that your activities are taking you down a road where you're not respecting this beautiful self, if your friends are a bad, you might say, influence, that's on you. That's on you to make the decision that you need to find more friends, or that you need to put up your stop sign and say, no, I'm not going to do that. And that could be along the lines of partying, where we're, being asked to go into situations, even though we're social distancing, to go into situations where there's going to be a lot of imbibing, those kinds of things. Drug use. And, I am not a Pollyanna. I am saying that your body is asking you to appreciate it. Your body is asking you to be grateful for the fact that you have one, and that you are the caretaker for the body. And if you don't do it, who is going to do it? Right? It's not about, people can't tell me what to do. It's about each one of us. What is it when they say, have you heard this one? You point your finger at others. There's 3 fingers pointing back at you. Hey, you. Oh, wait, there's 3 looking at me. Okay, there's looking at you, kid. So what are you doing to respect your body? And that's the tool for today, to start to pay attention and to ask yourself, how am I respecting my body? What am I doing? What do I need to do differently, perhaps? And how can I incrementally fix that so that I am doing a better job? And again, the Soul Catalyst cards, there's 52 of them. There's mostly 52 weeks in a year. So if we took one card, because there's many ways to use a deck, But if we took one card a week and we practiced that, you know, those of you that work out, 1, 2, 1, 2, whatever that is, your muscles are going to get stronger and you're going to get better. And then when the SHIT hits the FAN, you won't be so tempted, perhaps, to go for very long down that other road. You'll be able to bring yourself back into a place where you're really honoring this gift of you. So that's my integrative wisdom. So Catalyst Card Deck Day tip. I hope that you guys are continuing to do well. And I'm just sending you lots of love. Also, you know, the decks are going to be up for purchase. And so if you're at all interested, you can send me a message. You can go to the website, sign up for the newsletter. There's so many ways that you can connect with me. And all of these videos are first going to YouTube. So there is a YouTube channel. You do have to have a Google account, evidently, to subscribe, but not to watch. I think that's how it works. I'm still learning. All right, everybody, take care. Have a really great rest of the week. Bye.